Empty, empty, empty. Hey, we got 3 backyard fails you actually won't regret. Number 1, a big dry pond. I'm standing at the bottom of a pond that took a tremendous amount of work and a permit from the city and a ton of time to put into my small acreage backyard. Now here's the deal. It's not always empty, and we love this pond most of the time. But end of summer, early fall, more years than we would like to be the reality, this bad boy is dry. This thing has not a drop of water in it. It's a little tacky muddy right here, and that's about all we've got at the very end of summer, very beginning of some fall weather. But as you can see, I'm fairly deep down in here. This thing from the bank to the bottom is about 9 feet deep. So when we're full, the kids can cannonball off of this thing, remote control boats. When it stays full for more than 1 year in a row, which has happened a couple of times, we've been able to stock it with fish, have fishing parties, and have all kinds of fun out here. Not to mention, it's really fun just to sit on the dock, have coffee, look at the water, sit in the tree house, or as my girls call it, the pond house, and look out at the water. It's not super visible from the front of the house because we have it way back here in zone 5, but it's healthy for these trees and the fruit trees and the bushes that we have growing around it. But right now, if you look really closely, you see a bunch of exposed roots begging for some water. So this is not always a great success, but it is enough that it is totally worth it. Backyard fail number 2. This has for years been intended to be a Hardy Kiwi Trellis. It's barely even a trellis anymore. The mower hits it all the time. This, in my head, this already was absolutely incredible. We had hundreds of pounds of Hardy Kiwi, which is a kiwi fruit that looks more like a giant grape, smooth on the outside, super sweet. It's hardy, meaning it can grow in cooler climates, like ours in North Texas, cooler than the tropical climates that kiwi normally grows in. Here's the deal. I've got drip irrigation along the bottom. I've planted Hardy Kiwi 6 times, different varieties, male, female. I've tried it all. I have just failed miserably at doing that. Now, the reality is this trellis has still been valuable. We've put some grapes on it before. We've put some berries on it before. I keep changing my mind because I'm still wanting to get the Hardy Kiwi going. But projects like this exist because you have the space and you have the opportunity to experiment with the fun and the joy of your backyard living. So I don't regret this at all. Of course, I wish that you couldn't see me right now because this was just covered in fruiting glory. That's not likely to be the case here with Hardy Kiwi, but we're going to end up getting either some muscadine, which is really reliable here this year, or go crazy with raspberry and or blackberry. So this is going to work out just fine for us. I don't regret it, but it's just an example with a big backyard when you have room to experiment. Not everything's going to work, but if a handful of things work, like the orchard or the pond or the treehouse or the play area or the sport court or any of those things, it's awesome. Backyard fail number 3, and there are more. This is the fountain that never was. Now, someday it may be, but I had a guy doing some work on some pond dirt moving, and he said another client had this thing and wanted to get rid of it, wanted to know if I wanted it, and I said, absolutely, this thing weighs like 600 pounds. It's like cast concrete. And the dream, big pond number 1, always full of water, of course, not empty, pumping water into small pond through this, running down the fountain, overflowing, running down the little creek to the big pond, constantly circulating nutrient-dense water from our fish, growing fruiting trees. Well, as you can see, that hasn't quite happened yet. This has been here for about 6 years as a relative eyesore in the backyard. So this one may go, but I also don't regret that. If it had happened, it would have been great, and it still might happen. There's a possibility. We just need to string a couple of wet years together, and I'm thinking about some other ways to retain some water on the property to keep these ponds full to where we could use the pump to circulate. The pump and everything is already in place. So once again, I don't regret this, but this is the one most likely to forever fail and probably not get fully executed on. But that's okay. It's okay if you've got a big backyard and you've got room to play. Some of these things are going to work out. Some of these things are not. Some of them take way more time than you think. And then there are the beautiful surprises where some fruiting plant or tree pops up, or some project works immediately or something ends up getting donated or whatever the case is. Now, we have gotten some of the benefits around this small pond, like this peach tree right here, which is one of our healthiest, biggest peach trees, which was planted just because we didn't have any other spot for it. But its proximity to the pond in the times of the year where it needs the water the most has been really, really, really good. So I don't regret this. These are not the only times I have made mistakes in the backyard, things that didn't work out, but so many of them, enough of them have worked out that we love our big backyard. We love being out here. We love entertaining out here. We had hundreds of people here over the last couple of months, over 3 or 4 different parties. This next Saturday, we have the entire church group for my son that's going to be here with a wiffle ball tournament and all kinds of fun. If that's what you want for your property in your backyard, and you'd like to buy a home with a big backyard, or buy a property and develop it like this, better than this, different than this, give us a call or click a link near this video. That's what my team and I specialize in right here in Dallas-Fort Worth, is helping you buy or sell small acreage properties. We guarantee to sell that home over the average price and under the average time. We also guarantee to save you at least $5,000 when it comes to time to buy a small acreage property. Check us out online. Check out our other videos. I'll see you on the next one.